Israel is cautiously reopening its borders to tourists after more than a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As CBN News Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl tells us, the first group received a special welcome.
Pastor Tom Zelt has led dozens of study tours to Israel, but this time his group held a special honor, the first group of tourists to return after the COVID-19 closures.
We were honored in such a way that I didn't even expect to be greeted with flowers, escorted through the airport.
We were welcomed really, really well by the Israeli government. Everyone's been incredibly friendly.
It feels almost like they've given us celebrity status. It's humbling to be here and realize what a difference we're making. I know that our trip alone is not going to make that big of a difference, but it's a sign of the things to come.
A pilot project allowed 20 groups of up to 20 vaccinated tourists each into Israel. That's already been expanded to bring another 1,000 visitors in groups by the end of the month, and now individual tourists starting in July.
We at Israel Expert, we really feel proud and privileged to bring to the Holy Land the first tourist group after the very long coronavirus pandemic.
Most of the people are vaccinated in Israel. We are back to normal.
Members of the group had to undergo COVID testing at the airport, and all visitors must be vaccinated.
I hope that soon we can work on a different system where people can come also that are not vaccinated.
CBN News met up with Zelt and his students from the Concordia Seminary in St. Louis in Jerusalem's Old City towards the end of their trip.
We are thrilled to be back in. It's exciting to be the first group in. Everybody has been wonderful and hospitable to us, and it's just great to get back to the place where God did these incredible things for us.
Due to the recent 11-day war with Hamas, Zelt's group didn't know until the last minute if they'd be able to come, and some canceled, but 12 came.
The conflict before we arrived really put us in an emotional roller coaster for a good week. So finally being here, it's a huge relief that it is open and free.
We had some hesitation because of everything that was going on here, fear of safety, and I know my family was concerned.
Despite the ups and downs, the trip is really about one thing.
I love this place because it's authentic. The places that have impacted my faith and for my children, makes me emotional is that Jesus really lived here.
Hassan Mata from the tourism ministry told CBN News in the year before the COVID-19 outbreak, Israel had some 4.5 million tourists.
We are excited. We wish to see more people. We are working on that, getting more people here, and let's hope that people can come from the U.S. and from other countries also.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem's Old City.